In this video, we are going to be examining how music is used in movies, specifically how the composers who write music for film use musical ideas called themes. A theme, sometimes called by its German name leitmotif, is a musical idea that is associated with an object, a person, a place, or other element in a story. This practice did not begin with movies. It was utilized by composers before they had movies to score. In the 1800s, opera composers began experimenting with using themes. The composer that is probably most famous for this is Richard Wagner, a German opera composer of the mid to late 19th century. Many of his operas, especially the Ring cycle operas, featured leitmotifs. When sound came to film in the late 1920s, the art of composing original music for film started to become standard practice in the industry. Since operas and movies tell stories with music to enhance the mood, it made perfect sense that early film composers borrowed that practice of using themes in their scores. Not all films have thematic scores. Some modern films may not even have orchestral music in them at all. One of the most famous thematic composers of modern film is a composer named John Williams. We will be seeing how he used themes in the 1980 film The Empire Strikes Back to understand how themes are used. The film starts off introducing us to one of the main themes used in the movie, as well as the Star Wars saga in general, Luke Skywalker's theme. For those not familiar with Star Wars, Luke is the main character of this film. He is our hero, and his theme reflects heroic qualities. Take a listen. Now, the film assumes that you have seen the previous film in the Star Wars series, but even if you've never seen the first Star Wars movie, I've got you covered. Let's take a brief look at the first film, where we were introduced to another one of the primary themes, the Force theme. For those not familiar, the Force is the magical energy that exists in the Star Wars universe. Here is one of the most memorable uses of the Force theme in the first film. Early in The Empire Strikes Back, Williams uses these two themes in a very different way than you just heard them. Our hero Luke has been attacked by a creature and wakes up in a cave. Luke sees his weapon, but he cannot reach it. As the creature approaches, Luke realizes that he must use the Force to get his weapon. The music plays the Force theme, but notice that the harmony and mood contrast with the theme to remind us of the increasing danger as the creature approaches Luke. This creates tension while also highlighting Luke using the Force. As Luke retrieves his weapon, his heroic theme briefly blasts out as he wounds the creature and escapes. Luke's theme is also used in other instances, such as when the Rebel fleet escapes the attacking Imperial ships. Another major theme introduced in the film is the love theme for Han Solo and Princess Leia. Here is one of the first times we hear the theme in the film.
I thought you had decided to stay.
Well, the bounty hunter we ran into in Ord Mendel changed my mind.
Han, we need you.
We need?
Yes,
Well, what about you need?
I need you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Probably not.
And what precisely am I supposed to know?
Come on. You want me to stay because of the way you feel about me?
Yes, you're a great help to us. You're a natural leader.
No. That's not it. Come on. Come on.
You're imagining things.
Am I? Then why are you following me? Afraid I was going to leave without giving you a goodbye kiss?
I just assumed he's a Wookiee.
I can arrange that. You can use a good kiss.
As the romance develops between these two characters, the love theme is featured more. In this scene, we hear the love theme enhance the mood of the growing affection Han and Leia share.
Hey, your worship, I'm only trying to help.
Would you please stop calling me that?
Sure, Leia.
You make it so difficult sometimes.
I do, I really do. You could be a little nicer, though. Come on, admit it. Sometimes you think I'm all right.
Occasionally, maybe. When you aren't acting like a scoundrel.
Scoundrel? Scoundrel? I like the sound of that.
Stop that.
Stop what?
Stop that. My hands are dirty.
My hands are dirty, too. What are you afraid of?
Afraid?
You're trembling.
I'm not trembling.
You like me because I'm a scoundrel. There aren't enough scoundrels in your life.
I happen to like nice men.
I'm a nice man.
Very nice.
Sir, I've isolated the reverse power flux coupling.
Even though these two characters have their budding romance, there is a scene where Leia expresses her worry that Han won't always be around. Composers change the orchestration, harmony, tempo, and other elements to reflect emotional changes in the narrative. Notice how the theme changes towards the end of this clip to highlight the misgivings that Leia has.
Relax. I'll talk to Lando. See what I can find out.
I don't trust Lando.
Well, I don't trust him either.
He is my friend. Besides, he'll soon be gone.
And then you're as good as gone, aren't you?
Later in the film, Han and Leia are captured by the evil Empire. Han is sentenced to be frozen in carbonite. As he is about to be frozen, Williams brings in an emotional rendition of the love theme that expresses both the love that Han and Leia share, as well as the drama of Han's fate. Once again, the composer manipulates the theme to convey the emotions of the scene.
I love you.
I know.
After Han is frozen, the sadness of the situation is conveyed by the music as the love theme is heard again, this time composed in a way that shows the sorrow of the scene. The love theme is not always heard in the ways we've seen so far. As Leia tries to get Han back, the love theme is heard in a way that conveys action, tension, and ultimate despair as Leia is too late to save her love. Notice how the theme now reflects the much different mood of this scene.
R2, where have you been? Wait, turn round, you bully! Hurry, hurry! We're trying to save Han from the bounty hunter. Well, at least you're still in one piece. Look what happened to me. Oh no! Chewie, they're behind you!
The love theme also appears when Leia and company escape the Empire. In this presentation of the theme, notice how the orchestration and other changes to the theme help enhance the action and excitement of this scene.
Just open the door, you stupid lump! I never doubted you for a second. Wonderful!